Welcome to Scene Here, where you come for all of your media needs. My name is Ray.
It's your boy Nicky Tay Tay.
And today we are reviewing Bohemian Rhapsody.
Come on. Yeah. Hey, buddy, you're a young man, big man. Come on. You know what?
No. Rock You.
Directed by Bryan Singer, starring Rami Malek, Gwilym Lee, Ben Hardy, and Joseph Mazzello. Bohemian Rhapsody focused on the British rock band Queen, primarily focused on the life of Freddie Mercury. Now, if you're like me, you absolutely love Queen. I mean, from the title of the song that the movie is named after, from Another One Bites the Dust, We Will Rock You, We Are the Champions. The list goes on and on of the hits that this band has, and all of those come to life in this movie. Now, is this movie Ray? Is this movie The Temptations? Maybe. I think Bohemian Rhapsody did a lot of things well, but also did a few things wrong.
I couldn't agree with Nicky Tay Tay better. You said it right from the beginning. I never been a big fan of Queen. I never disliked them. I really didn't know much about them.
Boom. Another one bites the dust. Yeah!
Another one goes, another one goes.
Another one bites the dust.
But after watching this movie, I can say I like their music. I like it a lot.
You love it.
A lot of their songs I didn't even know that Queen made.
Love it.
I didn't know that Queen even made it.
Love it.
So that was, I think the biggest challenge with a biopic, in my personal opinion, is trying to take people behind the curtain, but at the same time, give all the people that were fans of Queen what they wanted.
One more. How many more Galileos do you want? Roger, there's only room in this band for one hysterical queen.
And I think that this movie did one of those two things well.
Absolutely. The movie definitely lets what you care about most shine, and that is the music. We get the hits. We get phenomenal acting. I mean, it almost is like I'm watching, Queen. Yeah. I'm not watching the actors. I'm not watching Rami Malek. I'm watching Freddie Mercury for an hour and a half to 2 hours. I am watching Queen. Beautiful. Excellent. But who is Freddie Mercury? What really makes Queen tick? That is the part, that is the essence of the movie I am missing. Enough of the fluff. I can get that from Wikipedia. I can play their greatest hits and get everything that this movie gave me. But I want to know the intimate details. I want to cry when I see Freddie Mercury eventually die in this film, which I didn't get. I want to feel emotion other than the adrenaline of good music.
And that's, it's almost like you reading my thoughts out my mind. Because that is exactly what I feel like in this movie. Now, this is what separates biopics from stuff like Ray, and to what was like,
moment of silence for Ray.
It was amazing. Oh, it was so great.
Jamie Foxx. Nobody compares yet. Nobody compares.
And this is where this movie fails at, in my personal opinion. Like I said earlier, it just does not take you behind the curtain. It just leaves you on stage. And as much as I enjoy some of Queen's hits, now that I actually seen them and I felt the emotion of being a rock band, it felt amazing. But I want to know more about Freddie Mercury. They never dive deep into his sexuality. They never dove deep into his drug addiction. Things that we want to see on the big screen. Make Freddie Mercury feel like a human. In this movie, he just felt like a rock star.
You're a legend, Fred.
We're all legends.
Absolutely. Now, I'm a guy who fell in love with Queen because of Wayne's World. And for all you know, Wayne's World does a scene where they're playing Bohemian Rhapsody in the car and it rocks out. Epic! I was like, what is this? I want to know what it is. And from there, I discovered every hit after hit after hit. So I knew the music. Going in, I said, yep, I got it. Greatest hits, you can play it all the way through. Bam, 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 bam. They got the music. I want to get connected emotionally. I want to feel like Freddie Mercury truly is one of the greatest musical geniuses of all time. And while the movie showed you, hints at great things, showed you kooky ways to play with sound and how they developed some of these songs, again, it was very superficial. let's get inside this guy. Make this film more about him because, let's be honest, we love Queen as a band, and I'm all for showing them as a group, but we're here to see Freddie Mercury. We're here to see the voice of Queen. Unfortunately, that's just the way it goes. The Temptations weren't anything without David Ruffin, and the Queen is nothing without Freddie Mercury.
And I've learned that the Queen is an amazing band, and I wish I could have known them a lot sooner. But this biopic did a great job at making someone that wasn't a fan now a fan of their music. So I definitely say that they did not do terrible in this movie. This movie was really, really good. I just say they did not take enough risk. They made this movie, they really kind of put them on a pedestal versus really showing us, I guess, the Clark Kent of this movie. All we got to do was watch Superman.
Again, I think this movie did things very well. From the small details like the cameo of Mike Myers all the way up into just showing the Live AIDS event, which was a huge deal. I literally had people telling me that they could remember, that moment in which that happened and Queen rocked the stage. It was awesome. Awesome to see the real footage at the end of the movie. Again, song spectacular, acting spectacular. They just missed the crucial element of driving this drama home. This could have been really deep. This could have been Ray level biopic. It could have been there.
They have the stuff for it.
But now they're just in this zone between Ray and the Temptations. And I don't want to say the Temptations is the bottom of the barrel, because I love the Temptations.
Me too.
But it is the best of the bigger movies because of its low budget. So I have to fit Bohemian Rhapsody in there. You see what I'm saying? And I don't know. Freddie Mercury is happy, but he could have been a hell of a lot happier. In the end, I have to give this movie a simple 8 out of 10. Great for those who love Queen. Great for those who don't know what Queen is, but it is only superficial. Give us more. Give us more.
Queen was an amazing band. Amazing band. And I am now a converted fan of Queen. I would listen to some of their music. I don't know if I would go and buy a lot of albums and stuff, but if their song was on, I would definitely listen to it and rock out to it. I would have to give this movie an 8.25. I think that this movie converted me into a fan of Queen, and I would like to say that more biopics should be made about bands and rock stars and people that I don't know. It don't just have to be music, it can be anybody, because I like to see people's stories. But the reason why this movie didn't get more of a high grade is the same thing we've been saying the whole time. They just did not take us behind the curtain. But it's definitely something that you should watch this year.
Is it?
We will rock you.
That completes the review for Bohemian Rhapsody. As always, tell us how you enjoyed the film. I want to know how many people who never heard of Queen are actually going to see this movie. That's what I want to know.
Hey, I want to see it.
As always, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Hit the notification bell to stay up to date with all of our viewing content. And as always, don't forget, you've seen it here. We are the champions, my friend.